Hi all, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got some spicy news to talk about. Right, it's been blowing up in the gaming community the last couple of days. It's all over YouTube. Nintendo Switch 2 and its first AAA £80 game. Or 90 if you want a physical edition. Yep, you heard that right. £80 is now the new norm because of Nintendo. Now all the other big companies are going to be following suit. Is this going to be the new norm in gaming? Well, apparently to Nintendo it is. So let's break it down. So, you know that Nintendo's pricing has always been traditionally a little on the high side because in the past it's been justifiable because they are the premium experience iconic franchises like Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. But now with the Nintendo Switch 2, there's something that's catching people's attention and it's for the wrong reasons. Yep, you know what that is. It's the £80 price tag. So, is it justifiable? Well, part of the reason is something being affecting the entire gaming industry. The rising costs of the game development, making huge open world games, realistic graphics, cutting edge AI, and massive detailed environments cost a lot of money, right? So that's not even counting the inflation that we've been seeing over the last couple of years. But the problem is Nintendo Switch 2, the basically the hardware on it it's not that good, dude. I mean, it's good. It's better than Nintendo Switch, hands down. But it's the same price as a PlayStation 5. It's the same price as Nintendo. Nintendo is the same price now as the Xbox Series X, right? So, is it the same performance? No. No, it's not. With a battery life of between 2 to 6 hours, depending on the game, the battery life is pretty much the same as Nintendo Switch 1. Problem is, you're not getting an OLED display. You are getting an LCD display. Yes, it has HDR. That's fine. That's all good. That's good, right? We want an improvement over Nintendo Switch's screen, but it's still LCD, and you're paying $450 for an LCD. You're paying that sort of price for the OLED, right? And that's without the game. With the game bundle, it's an extra $50. It comes up to 420 UK pounds. I think it's like 450 with the game in USD. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% on USD though. The cost, the cost of the game itself is $80. So let's talk about the Switch 2. The new console is a beast. It is more powerful. It's got better graphics. Has got faster load times. And there are new features that are going to be for every single kid who wants their parents to go and buy them the new Nintendo Switch, which is $450. Problem with that is, the kids don't have an idea that you're getting ripped off. Nintendo know this and they're capitalizing on it. They're basically trying to beat Apple, where they sell you a product which doesn't need to be half the price that it is, but they sell you it and say, oh, it's an Apple. Products are always good, but they're always ridiculously overpriced. So, let's go with, is £80 justified? Right? Is that justified? Let's face it, we've seen the next gen games, the PlayStation, the Xbox, with similar pricing. 70 is roughly the normal price for a sort of early, like you get early access to the game 3 days early or something with the base game, or you buy a deluxe edition for like $70. Nintendo is following suit, but not just following suit, it's actually trying to become the norm of 80 by raising the price to 80 as their normal price games, their AAA in-house Nintendo games. Problem is now PlayStation and Xbox will be following suit and raising that price tag to maximize their profits. Nintendo is a premium brand, yes, but they are incredibly greedy. I think now that they know how well the first game, the first Mario Kart game sold, well, we'll say Mario first, but Mario Kart 8 on a Nintendo Switch, the original one, how well it sold. They're like, do you know what? We're doing a new one that's pretty much the same as number 8. Add 10 more players and make it open world as such, where you can go like a Horizon, yeah, like the Horizon game on Xbox, right? Basically, but let's make it a Mario Kart version, and let's whack the price up. And now I think it's only going to get worse. So if you have a child, the child sees this on TV. Oh, daddy, mummy, I want this. This is the new one. All my mates have got it. and then you go down the store and you're like, okay, do you know what? I'll buy it from a boy, buy it for the girl, whatever, buy it from a child. And you look at the price tag and it's like LCD, what's it, 8 inch, 9 inch display, and 2 hour battery life, 5 hour battery life, depending on the game. And guess what? It's $450. And you're just like, hello. Okay, then you're like, okay, maybe it's just because it's all the new, the new Switch 2. And then you look at the games, $80 for the Nintendo games. You're just like, huh? So now you're spending like $500, $500 for one game and the Nintendo Switch. Oh, that ain't it. Oh, wait. I need to play with my son, so I need another controller. How much is a controller? Oh, wait, it's $80. Okay, so that's now $580. Okay, cool. But he wants to play online when I'm not playing with him. How much is that? I don't know, about $20. Okay, so that's what, $600 now? Okay, that's cool. This is for a child, or designed for a child. Nintendo Switch is handheld. It's advertised to the children based on the games themselves. Nintendo's always been that way inclined. They are now bringing third-party games to try and get more adults involved, like Elden Ring, and there's a new Bloodborne style game coming out. I think it's towards the end of this year or maybe next year on the Nintendo Switch Direct. And they've also got Donkey Kong. I think that was $70 as well. Look, I'm going to be real with you. The games look really, really good. The games look really, really good. And they're AAA Nintendo games, exclusive for Nintendo only, by the way, some of these games, like Mario Kart Worlds. And they look good, they do. Did they have to charge $450 for the console? No, they probably could have got away with 400, but they put that extra 50 in for the investors. Do they need to charge $80 for the game? Hell no. Hell no. That could have been a 50, $60 game. If you buy the Nintendo Switch 2 with the bundle, the game's $50. Guarantee you they can still make money if they sold that game at 40, $50. But let's sell at 80. Let's set a new president. Let's be the new Apple for the gaming world, right? Let's be the trend setter. Let's be the price setter. Let's control the market. Let's get a bit more money out of them average Joes. Let the consumer pay for the convenience of owning our product. We know it sells well. We know the Nintendo Switch sold really well. We know the families will buy it because their kids will want it. They'll see it on TV, on the adverts. We know we can sucker them into paying $80 for a game now. And that's just a normal edition. That is, wait for it, that is the digital edition. That's right. If you want a physical edition, you'll get a cartridge. This new cartridge is obviously different to the Nintendo 1 cartridge. And it's not even the game, dude. You don't even get the game on it. You get a cartridge and then download the game from the cartridge. So you don't actually get the actual game on the cartridge you're buying anyway. You're paying an extra $10 for. You just get a case. You're paying $10 to have a case. So it's all digital anyway. You don't own it. You just own an empty cartridge that then downloads the game. Basically, it's a cartridge with a tick box in it that then tells Nintendo when they go to download it, you are paid for a cartridge, tick, and then you can go to the download option and download it like you would on a normal, cheaper $80 game. So this is the problem I have. It's not so much the price, Nintendo's being greedy, even though that is an issue for the games. It's the fact that they've now set a new president. GTA is coming out soon, GTA 6. That's going to be $100 because of this. They were probably considering it, but now with Nintendo setting this price trend, it's going to be $100. Okay, so Nintendo has now basically said to the rest of the world, we can charge this. Do you think you can? And all the big companies are like, the investors are like, you will be charging this, and you will be paying 80, $100 for a game because Nintendo can do it. This is the issue I have. They have now said, basically telling the whole world that you are going to be paying for the $80 for these games, and we never have sales on, barely ever. And when you do have a sale on, it's like $20 off, and it's about a year and a half's time down the road. So I feel sorry for the parents because they are going to get suckered into this. It is going to sell well, and Nintendo are basically just gutting the consumer because their investors are milking them Milk investors say do this. Nintendo, how can we milk the parents? How can we milk the normal Nintendo fanboys? This is how we're doing it. So, my question is to you, people listening to this video: is it justified to have an £80 game? Is it really worth that price? Compared to the PS5, the Xbox Series X, games are 60, 70 bucks. Is this justified to have games like Mario Kart World at 80 bucks or 90 bucks? Right? Let's face it. We've already seen next gen games on PlayStation and Xbox are similar pricing. 70 is normally the norm. Nintendo is now setting a new precedent. What do you think? Let me know down low in the comments below, and hit that like and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.